Hey everyone, so in today's vlog, I kind of set up my camera differently so you're not seeing my kitchen and you can see the view that I get to see every day. So, we're going to talk about how today's society has such a weak bone, such a weak spine because we allow people to play victim constantly in their life. What that looks like, how we're kind of like enablers, and in our society we give more compassion to people that play victim, and then we tell the truth and say, you know what, that was a long time ago. I don't understand why we're still having this conversation. See the difference? Like, not allowing someone to play victim, where often when someone plays victim and complains, we embrace them and we sympathize with them. We give them our full attention. Then what happens is these people that are used to playing victim all the time, complaining about their life, they're never gonna stop. Why would they? They're used to manipulating the situation to get sympathy, and often we fall into that sympathetic card and do the listening, the hand holding, the advice giving for the other person. So the bottom line to all of that is that it's a behavior trait, right? We all have played victim. We all have. And when people play victim, it's extreme selfishness and extreme entitlement, like to the oomph degree extreme. People usually know when they are playing victim. And I'll show you the difference. So the difference is, if someone is in a scenario or situation where they feel like a wrong was done to them, okay? So, they phone you up and say, you know what, this happened. So-and-so treated me this way. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I want your opinion. What do you think? That's an open-ended question and an open conversation. That person, that's not playing victim. But then when you switch the tables and someone calls you up and there's a blame game, like this person did this, I don't like so-and-so, this is what's going on, it triggered me, it took me back into this bad scenario I had in my life one time, and now I'm triggered and I'm so upset because all these people are doing all this wrong onto me. They're wrong, I'm right, and I just don't know what to do. Then you, as the savior, come in and you give them sympathy. But honestly, if you want this cycle of victimhood to break with people that you communicate with often, you can sit back and listen, but start creating power within them. So instead of creating weakness, being a victim is really weak. They're not creating their backbone. There's no spine there. It's like a bent spine. There's no proper flow of chi energy running through the spine when you're playing victim in life at all. Is this proper energy in a curvature, or is this proper energy? This is proper energy. So what you can do to start building people up that you have observed that play victim in their life a lot is you can very gently and politely begin to call them out. You can say, you know what, that happened a long time ago. I can understand that you're feeling it's brought up all these old emotions, but now it's time to release those emotions. It's time to move on with life and let it go. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Yeah, it is. But you have to face those things that you don't like. Otherwise, you're continually going to be attracting people in your life that are taking you back to your childhood and triggering those old feelings. These people will be in your face because you're playing victim and you're not ready to face the real subconscious shadow shit that happened a long time ago. You can say that to people. You're building people up when you do that. You are the curvature in the spine, you are straightening that spine so their chi energy can work for them. The other thing to remember is that when people are playing victim, so here's the thing. We have an energetic field, right? We all know that. So this energetic field is called different things by different people, but Abraham Hicks calls it the vortex. David Hawkins calls it the field, which is potentiated. That's what he says. He says once you get really into that higher mind, the spiritual mind, where you're no longer victim and you surrender everything, that field, and I've experienced this, I'm proof of this, my field now potentiates and brings to me what is needed, hence a book. So this field becomes the potentiator, and your life is no longer cause and effect. Cause and effect is, I'm a victim in this, and the effect, whether you know it or not, the universe is going to bring you back more people that create victimhood until you heal that aspect of your subconscious and your unconscious mind. Okay, so this energy field, this vortex that we have around us expands like your wingspan. I've talked about this before. This vortex is actually extremely strong. It's activated by your thoughts, your feelings, mainly your feelings before your thoughts. That's the activation. And it's stronger than you think. The only time you create like gapes and you let negative energy seep into your vortex is when you react to situations. So if you're constantly playing victim, you're constantly reacting to other people in your life that are creating this victimhood within you. So what's happening to your vortex, your energy field that's potentiating? It's not potentiating. You've just disrupted it because you reacted. It's kind of like you're driving along and then an asshole comes and fucking cuts you off. And if you react to it, you're like, fuck you, ah. I mean, I've done that many times. You've just created gapes and a negative karmic spin, a negative spin in karma in your karmic wheel. In that moment, you created some gapes, and now the negative energy of the other person, they're gonna feel that you reacted. So guess what? If you're pissed, they might start playing games with you. The other car might start pumping the brakes. They might start because they know now that you've reacted. So then what's gonna happen until you clear the reaction and you surrender it and you admit, okay, you know what? It wasn't that person's fault. It wasn't my fault. Maybe that person's having a bad day. I don't like what was done. Be very truthful and honest to yourself. I do not like what was done, but I'm just gonna surrender it because that's the best for me. I can't be in this energy all day. Once you even say those words and it surrenders, your vortex starts to heal. Like the photons within your energy waves, instead of being like straight and linear, which pierces, they start becoming softer and just like waves and heal the linear portion of the reaction and the penetration within your energy vortex. The mirror that I'm talking about, you will not get more bad drivers in front of you. Once you heal it, surrender it, the vortex starts to heal, and you will attract more people that are probably in a surrender phase. But you won't attract assholes on the road then. I hope that makes sense. Been wanting to do this vlog for a while. I just didn't know how to put it in words. So if you want to comment below on how you deal with people that play victim, please do. And I'm excited about my next vlog. I'm actually in my next vlog gonna talk about mental thought forms and get into exactly how the positive field and the negative field affect your intuition and the potentiation of your vortex. I love you guys so much.